Trekcast.
The galaxy's most unpredictable Star Trek podcast.
Hello and welcome to Trekcast Live.
That's right.
We're always live.
Yeah, we're always live.
But look, there's no line.
That's right. It's all
Look, we're breaking the fifth wall or whatever this is.
we CGI'd each other into a hotel room.
I'm touching him.
That's right.
In a totally podcasty appropriately.
I mean, he didn't ask for consent, but that's for later, people. That's for later.
This is from the Continental Breakfast at the
Chad Waldo from a hotel room. So jealous.
Is that Chad?
Yeah, it's Chad.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Chad.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Hey.
I guess we caught him on a Saturday.
I guess so. Hey, do you have the ability to come on?
Yeah, we can bring you in. I'll send him the.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Yeah, we're at the La Quinta.
That's right.
In Bohemia, New York, Long Island. We're here for Trek Long Island 2. This is the second annual.
The Electric Boogaloo.
But yes, Trek Long Island 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, I do not. I wish I did.
Chad, letting us down.
A lot of people have been asking about you today. Or yesterday is when we saw everyone.
Yep. Everybody, hey, how's Chad? How's Chad doing?
We're amazed that you got out of Scott's basement. Yeah. But
so, we're here.
We're here. So far, so good.
Yeah.
We went out yesterday
It's a smaller convention.
It is it's a small convention.
So the setup is different here. So you guys are going to see how many times I actually clear my throat during.
That's right.
Because I'm wearing a different mic. I don't know how to mute this thing. So you'll appreciate it. Next time we have a show and you see me reaching out to pause my mic.
That's right. And you can't do it. Yeah. Well, and then to talk to you, I feel like naturally I should be turning my head, but for the show,
talk to that.
Yeah, that's right. I'll talk to that one. That one right there. Yeah.
It's like that Spider-Man meme.
Yeah. Where are we going here? Yeah, but yeah, we set up at the convention already. We are on Podcaster Row, so if you guys are going to be there today being June 1st, then please come by and see us.
Yeah. Get a sticker.
Yeah, get a sticker. We are bribing people with stickers, 100%. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. We hung out with
we met a few listeners.
Yeah, Bronson and
family
and Duvall and his girlfriend as well. And yeah, it was a great time. We went out to Dave and Buster's last night.
Yep. Which it was a good time. It was good company. When we spent 2 hours at Dave and Buster's, nobody played a game.
Yeah, nobody did.
Nobody played a game.
Nobody did. We were just talking a lot.
Everybody ate their dinner, drank their drinks, talked about Star Trek, talked about each other, talked about the podcast.
Got to know each other better.
To know each other a little better.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. Yeah, very much so. What did you have at Dave and Buster's? How was the food? Because we always talk about food. So.
Yeah. What did I have?
You had the strips.
So memorable.
That's right. You had chicken strips. I remember that.
I was inspired by my daughter, and I had chicken nuggets and French fries.
Nice.
I had the chicken strips with the barbecue sauce. The coleslaw was weird. They called it pineapple slaw.
Oh,
and it tasted exactly like you might imagine coleslaw made with pineapple.
Oh man, that's no bueno.
You notice I was diplomatic. I was like,
this is
different.
I had the spicy wontons,
which were not spicy.
Not spicy at all. And it says on the menu, be careful, it's spicy. Although Duvall did try them because his girlfriend got the same ones, and he said they were spicy.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
She also gave him a look when he said that.
Yeah. He may have been playing it up. So, but being that we're on the road, we're gonna do a little bit of a different show. Oh, what is this? I just rematched Dan's quick reaction to Picard season 3 and season 1. Hope you guys enjoy seeing him in Star Trek. I don't remember your quick reaction from season 3 of season 1 to Picard.
Oh, I don't know. I can't read from here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to rewatch. I just rewatched Dan's reaction to Picard season 3, episode 1. So good to see him enjoying Star Trek. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a minute. So we're just going to do the main topic. We're just going to review Disco season 5, the bag finale, episode 10. So let's get into our main topic.
Fun will now commence.
All right. So it was the big finale, life itself. I don't have the little blurb about it up because I forgot to. Anyways,
that's okay.
Yeah,
I don't think the crew had it either.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
But we finally got to see the Progenitors tech and what it was. We, as I labeled this episode, we made it to the Upside Down, which is a Stranger Things reference.
Oh,
it's an alternate dimension that they enter. So I figured that was apropos for the.
Talk to that, me.
Yeah, that's right. What Dan? What did you think of the episode? Did you enjoy it? Did you?
I mean, you saw my quick reaction.
That's right.
It was the only one I did all season.
That's right.
It was not video. It was a still
photo,
still frame, still photo, quick reaction.
Capture the image of the anger.
You know what's funny? Remembering watching it, I kept pausing it to see how much was left.
Right.
I kept pausing it to see, like, is something interesting going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
And it was 2 days ago. I'm still waiting. I don't know. I mean, we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
In the car, which we should have just recorded that.
We should have
just recorded. When I picked you up at the car rental, we should have just started recording.
Yeah, for sure.
But there was just. We spent the whole season trying to find this progenitor tech, and then we find it, and we meet the progenitors, and she asks about this place they created, and they're just like, "Oh, we didn't create this.
Right.
This was like this when we found this place.
Exactly.
Well, who made it? I don't know. Someone even more advanced than us. Okay, so what's the point then? We chased this thing around all season, and it turns out being, not that it turns out being nothing, but you get no answers.
Right. It's more mystery. Instead of answers, they give us more mystery because they were like, it's been here since before we were here. And God knows how much longer it's been here. And,
so it was thrown together.
Yeah.
This was not meant to be the final season.
No, they did string together an ending at the end.
Yeah. So it not quite as bad as Enterprise, but it felt thrown together in the same way that Enterprise did. Detmer and Olatunde were gone for the whole season.
I really thought they would have played more of a role.
I did too. One of my big complaints throughout the series was, I don't know anybody's name. I don't know who these people are. I don't care about these people. And after 5 years, okay, I kind of like these two. And then they're gone.
Right. And then they're gone.
And they show up in the final scene. It's well, not the final scene, the montage in that time frame before the time jump. They show up in the final pre-time jump scene. They have no dialogue. They have nothing. They don't accomplish anything. They're standing around drinking beers and hugging people in a slow motion montage, and that's it. That's all we get.
AWolf asked, did you have the Enterprise theme blaring when you picked me up?
No. I rolled the window down and said, "It's been a long
That's
road.
right. That's right.
So get in the car."
That's right. Yeah.
So I mean, there was that. There was. So I said, I kept pausing it to see how far along are we, how much is left.
Right.
And then they spend a ridiculous amount of time. They didn't give us any of the closure for any of the characters that we did want.
Yeah.
Or at least not enough. And then they spent 20 minutes in the future on a character nobody's met.
Right.
You know, her son. Nobody's met. Nobody cares about. Why? It meant nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, she's got a son. She's happy. Great.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with Saru?
Right.
What's going on with Detmer? What's going on with the Wochku? What's going on with
all those people?
With Tilly.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't even talk about this yesterday. Okay, Rayner. What happened to Rayner? Rayner just, Rayner got demoted at the beginning of the season. Okay, she, allows him to be her first officer. He redeems himself during the second half of the season. Does he get his command back?
Right.
Does he retire? Does he say, you know what, it was a good run. I don't need this anymore. I'm going to retire. We don't know what happened to him. Nothing.
I really thought it was going to end with him taking command of Discovery.
Yeah.
And that Michael would take off with Book and, I don't know, adventures, I guess. But.
Uh-oh. What's the Chad?
What's he say? That was weird, but they had to show Michael being an admiral, and they had to tie the ship to the short trek. Like, why spend 20 minutes on that? Yeah, I mean, I don't hate that they tied to the short trek. I feel like they forced themselves to. I think they
didn't have to spend 20 minutes.
They didn't need to spend 20 minutes.
And they didn't need to time jump 40 years.
Yeah,
to do it.
And it was weird to me, like, she has a conversation with the ship because the AI Zora can talk to her. But I feel like if I was Zora, if I was this AI that super intelligent, all these things, and you're handing out bodies to like Gray and Picard.
Where's my body?
Where's my body, man? I want to walk around.
Especially when in the same episode, the progenitor.
It was a missed opportunity to name him Booker T. Yes, that's right.
In the same episode, the progenitor tells her, we can make exact duplicates of bodies. They just won't have any memories. Okay, great. So Zora can pick which body she wants an exact duplicate of and then insert her memories.
Exactly.
Or just do what they did for Gray. Or just do what they did 800 years ago for
Picard.
This
right.
is another example of that. I've been talking about this all season. They've progressed the technology so far that it hinders the storytelling because you don't know the rules of this world. And we talked about this yesterday. A couple things in the car we talked about. So there's a point where Michael says to, is it Locke or Moll? I get them confused every time. The girl.
The Moll is the girl.
Okay. Says to Moll, your buffer, your pattern buffer, and points to the pin on her arm.
Yeah.
Okay, because she figures out that Locke is in there.
Mm-hmm.
So she recognizes that device.
Right.
So, people in this time period know that these pattern buffers are a thing. They know what they look like. They know that people wear them on their arm because it's the same technology that Michael is wearing on her arm, that she summons her phaser, or in this episode, summoned a hyperspray.
Yeah.
Now we talked about this yesterday. If I'm holding someone, I'm sorry, I just hit my mic. If I'm holding someone at gunpoint, telling them don't move, and they raise their right hand, which I know has their pattern buffer on it, and they call for a device, that device being a hyperspray, which looks just like a phaser.
Guess what? Just like a phaser.
Guess what? I'm shooting you as that happens, because I don't know if you're calling for a phaser, a hypospray, a battle axe, a rocket launcher.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. So again, they've progressed the technology so far that you trip over it in your storytelling.
Right. Yeah. There's and I usually would have bought if they just said tech doesn't work in this magic land.
Yeah.
This, progenitor tech. But I guess not. So
and another thing, okay, so he's dead, they can't bring him back. The Borg had reanimation technology 800 years ago.
Right.
At this point.
Or go find a Q. Just tell him to snap his fingers, Yeah.
So the time jump, we get a 40-year, is it 40 years? About 30 years?
30, 40,
Okay, so they make it a point to They use the ship. They separate the saucer, which they've never done before.
Right, but now they can do it.
Let's do it in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's programmable matter. The nacelles can come off. I guess it's no big deal. They can do it.
Sure.
But the Breen ship that's a threat, they use a spore drive to jump it away, and they jump it away so far they make a point to mention that it's going to be decades until they get back. They'll be okay.
They just started Star Trek Breen Voyager.
Breen Voyager,
yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be decades till they get back, and then the end of the same episode, we have a several decade long jump, and no one mentions these Breen that have been
these angry ass Breen
that have been on their way back.
Yeah.
Or the Breen were the big threat the whole season. We have a 30-year jump at the end of the episode, and no one bothers to tell us, are the Breen still a threat? Are they a bigger threat? Or are they not much of a threat?
Are they friends now?
Are they friends? Are they allies? Are they part of the Federation?
Yeah, are they good because they got put in timeout?
Yeah.
I mean, what happened now? Yeah. And we didn't get any catch up, like, because of that 40-year jump. We didn't get any catch up on all the other characters. Like, what is Detmer up to and all those guys, Yeah, we had the wedding. We did have the wedding, at least, Big Saru and his lady. That was interesting, I guess. We didn't really get much of the wedding.
No.
They were just kind of there, and it happened.
We got the cocktail hour.
We got the cocktail hour. Yeah. I really thought double wedding.
We got Michael's Irish goodbye.
That's right.
Saru's wedding. That's what we got.
Adventure calls. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I really thought double wedding, but it did not happen.
I'm glad. I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see it happening. That's the only reason. We do have some of our predictions if we want to go through them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
So first one was Michael cries in at least 6 out of the 10 episodes. Oh, let me pull this up here for everyone to just see.
Wow, this is great because I'm sitting here with Daniel, so I'm actually watching
the
sausage get made. I'm seeing all the things that he does in the background, and I have a new appreciation for what he does. and I feel a little bit guilty about just showing up.
That's not so bad. So, okay, first one, Michael cries in at least 6 out of the 10 episodes. Scott said it was unlikely. Dan said it was likely. I said unlikely. Well, she did not cry. I don't think in a single episode.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so, all right.
Very non-Burnham like.
Dan gets pissed off within the first 5 minutes. Scott said likely. We all said likely.
Yeah.
And Dan was mad.
Yeah.
Tilly doesn't return until at least episode 4. Both Scott and Dan said unlikely. I thought they were going to hold off on her, but no, she was back first episode, and every time she was on screen was teasing Star Trek Academy. Saru's relationship gets sidelined. Both you and Scott said unlikely. I thought it was going to get sidelined, but no, we had a wedding.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And there was also some plot points about, should I do this? Shouldn't I do this? My position, your position, what's proper, what's not proper.
A lot of talk about positions with that couple. Just saying.
Well, he's a flexible dude.
He is a very flexible dude. We're seeing if Stamets and Dr. Culber would break up. We all said unlikely, and they did indeed stay together.
Yeah.
Saru and Vulcan president sex scene. I was the only one who said likely, and it did not happen.
Yeah.
At least not on screen, at least. Yeah. We see future Klingons. At first, we thought we did.
Yeah.
Because that librarian, we all thought was a future Klingon.
Yep.
But she was not, they said officially. It was Paramount Plus put it on their official social media.
It was the same species that played the
president
in Star Trek 6, which, what? I wasn't a kid. Star Trek 6 came out. I was like 14 years old.
Okay.
I can remember being a little confused.
Yeah.
Watching that, thinking, why is the president of the Federation an old Klingon?
Right.
So basically, they've been making this mistake for decades.
That's right. So they just kept on that path.
Double down.
That's fine. Admiral Pooh Apples only shows up in 2 episodes. He was in at least 3 or 4. So Yeah. I got that. Dan was the only one who got it right. You thought that he would appear in several. Oh, Scott was the only one who thought he would appear in several. So we both got it wrong.
Yeah. Well, Scott's not here, so
Scott's not here, man.
His choices don't count.
That's right.
Just take them all out.
There's a tease or N for N's credit for Star Trek Academy. Anytime Tilly was on screen was a tease for Star Trek Academy.
Yeah.
Like so many teases.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to start a mentor program.
Oh, at the academy we do this. At the academy we do that.
My cadets need me.
That's right. So yes, anytime Tilly talked, it was a tease.
Yeah.
Teaser or end credit for Section 31. Maybe depends on how you interpret Kovic or Daniels as he's now.
So do you think? Excuse me. Let's get off topic for a minute, but. Do you think he was always Daniels, or do you think the last minute?
Oh, that 100% was the last minute.
I think so too.
Yeah. What could we do? Let's get to the Rolodex. Great, he's going to be this guy now.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it would have been awesome, like a little cooler if he was Lore. They just said Lore had a new body, and it was him. And Lore's calmed down a little bit.
Huh.
Yeah. But that's me. So teaser credit for Section 31? No. But we all thought it was likely, but it did not happen.
You know, not to cut you off, back up. There was a minute there where I thought he was Wesley Crusher.
Oh.
That occurred to me.
I could see that.
As I was watching it.
I could see that.
But
yeah.
I'm glad they didn't, because Will Wheaton probably would have been pretty pissed.
Probably.
I'm right here!
Mm-hmm. I host your weekly show all the time. Yeah.
You think I host the show because I like it? I'm waiting for the phone to ring.
That's right. That's right. The writers and producers completely forget about the short treks, the Calypso. They did not.
No, they didn't.
They did not. They shoehorned that in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then would Michelle Yeoh show up?
She did not.
She did not, which I was the only one who thought that would happen, but no. So, yeah, so that was our predictions. I think Scott got the most correct.
Yeah, but we won't tell him.
No, we won't tell him at all. Oh, look, this is there he is. Oh.
Hey.
I had to screen up so we could read them.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
Yeah. You've been waiting a long time. Sorry.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Shit about him the whole time.
That's right.
I'm sure. I can't wait to go back and listen to the first few minutes.
Well, you got most of the predictions correct.
Did I?
Yeah. You won that game.
Wow, was that? Oh, that was just.
Oh, so you like?
I can't. Yeah, I can't tell you how utterly disappointed I was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you can tell us because you're on.
That's the whole point of this. Yeah,
we do that.
You know, I've always been afraid of this show, especially since I joined up, of being like this anti-Discovery, hate on Discovery thing, and we've tried so hard, and even Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Daniel has been like, yeah, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, there were people on the panel last night who I totally expected to be, rainbows and butterflies, and everybody gets Skittles, and Discovery is the greatest thing in the world, and they were fair.
Yeah.
About it. You know, they said they like. You know, there were a lot of people that say, I like the show, I love the show, but these are some mistakes they've made. These are some mistakes they've made. These are some.
They fumbled.
Dickie Bird says I was an Australian. It took me a second to realize Scott isn't driving.
No, I am not driving.
Yeah.
She's driving.
Jad's also got the idea that maybe COVID should have been Odo. I could see that.
Who said that?
Oh, he's out of the basement, man.
Yeah, he escaped.
Yeah.
We need to check the basement. Chad's on the chat.
Oh shit. Well, we're not home.
Yeah, we're not home.
We're gonna have to assume that
He's broadcasting. He's broadcasting from our house. He escaped.
He escaped for sure.
Yeah. So
he's wearing Desiree's clothes.
I said they're wearing your clothes.
That's disgusting. And also, I'm sad.
So I'm sure you went over this. How's the convention been so far?
So far, so good. I mean, it's a small convention.
Yeah.
We were only there for a few hours yesterday. Today will be the big day. So.
Yeah, Saturday's always for Comic-Cons and Star Trek conventions and stuff. So good deal. Yeah, you guys look like you're having a good time. So that's awesome. Love the banner, love the stickers. It's all so awesome.
Yeah. We found
Save me a sticker.
Yeah, we will.
Sorry,
we found a booth that's got Klingon weapons.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
It looks pretty cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, take hundreds of pictures.
Oh, for sure. We'll shoot some little videos.
Yeah. Any panels coming up besides the one yesterday?
We're hosting one. We are hosting one with the actor who played Michelangelo in the first 2 Ninja Turtle movies. Michael,
okay, yeah.
He was the guy in the
best
suit.
Ninja Turtle. Yeah, the best Ninja Turtle movies.
That's right. Yeah. So
but tell them what we're up against. What the other panel playing at the same time.
The other panel at the exact same time is the DS9 retrospective with Armin Shimmerman and.
Oh, okay. Well, good lord.
So we're gonna ask Michelangelo. Hey, you wanna go with Armin Shimmerman with us?
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of competition there.
Little bit. They have multiple panels going on at the same time.
Yeah.
So there is that. It's a little bit tough that way.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's one at 10 o'clock in the morning. So first thing when we get there, where they're gonna have one person from each podcast just kind of talk about their podcast and what they do. So we'll get up and be like, well, we just bullshit.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
it's what time is it? 8:30. My mother-in-law called me last night at 12:30 at night. She's like, she's got a greyhound, and apparently the greyhound had an incident with another animal or a rock or a tree or a stump or something in the dark. And so we're good. So I went over there, and the original plan was to, because the dog weighs over 100 pounds. So I was going to try to lift him into her car, and she was going to take him to the 24-hour vet. And then when I got there, he's like, yeah, I'm limping, but I'm not, he wasn't wincing in pain or anything like that. He was just kind of limping a little bit. So she's like, well, I'll take him in the morning and put a cold compress on his leg. And so that was exciting. So yeah, I got about 4 hours of sleep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And now you're off just driving around?
Yeah, my son made it to state finals for track.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So we're very, very excited. It's the culmination of 3 years of a lot of hard work on his part. He's the track team captain. He's doing the 110 hurdles.
Okay, awesome.
So,
awesome.
So he's like, he's in like the top 30. He's in the top 30 in the state. So yeah, there's 110 of them. I think there's like 8.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well,
so
still impressive.
yeah, we're really proud of him. So
okay. Awesome. Well, anything else you want to bring up, Scott, while you're on?
Yeah, not really. I'm sure we'll talk more about the convention and the final episode next week.
Trekcast.
Yeah, right. So I just want to wish you guys good luck and have fun. And I did a quick reaction. If you haven't seen my quick reaction, check it out. The part where I talk about Discovery is quite long, and then there's a little segment in there where I go over a email that Duvall sent me. So
that's right. That's right. Yeah. No, that's out. Yeah, people can go watch that. So.
But yeah, bring me back a sticker and
and a jump stick.
Yeah, jump stick.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yes, dear.
Did they get my request for bumper stickers, Trekcast?
Oh, there's been a request. My wife wants Trekcast bumper stickers.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
She took the sticker that you guys gave her 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And she had it on her bumper and it's worn off. So
oh,
I want a real bumper sticker.
we want a Trek.
Okay.
We want Trekcast bumper stickers. So
okay.
make it happen.
We're for pins as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we'll have to work on those things. Okay.
That'd be awesome. So
cool. Well, thanks, Scott.
Absolutely. You guys have a good one, and stay safe. Good flight and all that stuff.
All right, thanks, man. Talk to you later.
All right, well, we'll see you next week.
Bye. So yeah. So what's next? We got Lower Deck still, the final season of that coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We've got
Section 31 movie.
Section 31 movie.
Do we have a date on that yet, or
not yet?
Okay.
Could even be next year.
I hear they're still working on a Star Trek 4.
Yes, 8 different versions of it. So God only knows. It's going to be choose your own adventure. Yeah, and then allegedly a reboot of The First Contact. How that happened, I guess. Yeah. So God only knows what we'll get coming up. Right. And then Paramount could be sold to somebody and all that just goes out the window and they do something else. Yeah. So that's where we're at. What else? Oh, we got Prodigy season 2 is supposed to come out, even though it's already out in France. So if you speak French, you can watch it now. That's right. Now I'm just picturing Janeway with like a beret and a baguette, just yelling at kids.
What's the place they used to play pool at? Wasn't that in France?
Oh, Fairhaven.
No, Fairhaven was the Irish town.
Oh,
remember the pool. There was a pool hall.
That's right.
France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. And then Strange New Worlds just finished wrapping their next season, but that won't come out till next year for sure. So, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I like that show.
So, all right. Anything else we want to bring up? I guess. I mean, we're on the road. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter show, anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. No,
but
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering why. I just realized that this is an Apple computer, but you have an Android phone.
I know. I'm confused in that way.
What are you doing?
I don't know, man. My parents are disappointed. I'm sorry.
Fix yourself.
Yeah. But so we're gonna take next week off, I think.
Yeah.
It's been a long road getting from there to here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take next week off, but then we'll be back after that. But we will in the meantime. We'll post some videos of the con and we'll try to do some stuff for you guys.
Absolutely.
So, all right, we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Bye.